Exactly.
That hooligan Joe Rogan and his terrible internet show would be illegal in my country. I deserve that $100 million, you little fuck.
The reason why these pictures are so problematic for Meghan Markle is because these pictures place her with Jeffrey Epstein. They tried to hide the files and they failed. They couldn't keep these files hidden. They couldn't keep these pictures hidden because there's just too many people involved. And now they don't care about protecting Meghan Markle anymore. Meghan Markle's time is up, definitely.
With it for a long time. And in fact, I've seen the tapes. I've got them somewhere. God knows where now. I've got them on some
So you've seen Nudie Rudy Meghan too?
I've seen more than one thing. Well, let me put it this way.
Something explosive is happening in the world of royal gossip, and this time it's got Joe Rogan and Meghan Markle at the center of a swirling online storm. A rumored podcast segment has set off a chain reaction across Hollywood and royal watch circles alike. Joe allegedly revealed that he's seen photographs, yacht photographs, linking Meghan Markle to the orbit of Prince Andrew. And if that connection alone doesn't make your hair stand on end, you haven't been paying attention. What do these photos actually show? How did they surface now? And why is Meghan Markle's name being whispered in the same sentence as one of the monarchy's most toxic scandals? We're told she's in full-blown damage control, a quiet panic behind the palace walls and Hollywood gates. But is it too late? This isn't just another tabloid headline. This has the chilling potential to dredge up every buried controversy she thought she'd left behind. In this deep dive, we're connecting the dots on Rogan's explosive claim. We're examining the shadowy trail of yacht parties, the questionable past associations, and the desperate scramble to bury this story before it goes mainstream. The internet is already splitting into warring camps. Is this a coordinated takedown, or are we finally seeing a crack in a meticulously crafted facade? This isn't just gossip, this is a potential detonation. And what happens I'm about to spill could change everything for Meghan Markle's future. So, buckle up, because you don't want to miss a single detail of this drama.
On YMH. Exactly a year ago, last week, I was shocked. A woman calls me up and she's like, do you have a secure line for me to talk to? Right? Like, I'm like in the cone of silence or something. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I get on a WhatsApp call with her and I'm like, what do you have? She says, a guy sent me a tape of this model/actress 4 years ago. And she is tossing his salad. And it's, oral sex.
Yes, eat the scrum.
And I said, great. How do you know this guy? Well, he's a photographer based in Florida. I was doing some stuff with him. Okay. I said, who is the person we're talking about here? Before I call my lawyer and get anybody involved in this, you have to tell me. So then she says, her name is Meghan, and she's about to marry.
So by the start of the year, Meghan Markle seemed to have moved beyond the relentless headlines. Her new projects were steady, her public image was stabilizing, and for the first time in years, the noise surrounding her name had started to fade. But then, almost overnight, that calm shattered. It started when Joe Rogan, the host of one of the most watched podcasts in the world, dropped a conversation that sent shockwaves through both Hollywood and royal watch circles.
That hooligan Joe Rogan and his terrible internet show would be illegal in my country. I deserve that $100 million, you little fuck.
True to form, Rogan didn't hold back. He raised old controversies and whispered histories that many assumed had been buried for good. Now, Rogan is no stranger to controversy. His reputation is built on cutting through PR polish and asking questions that make people uncomfortable. He's taken on world leaders, billionaires, and major celebrities, and when he finds a loose thread in a public narrative, he's known to pull at it until something unravels. This time, the thread led straight to Meghan Markle's yacht girl past. His comments weren't direct accusations, but the implications were heavy. He spoke about how he had allegedly stumbled upon shocking photos, allegedly of Meghan's yacht girl past, and how Meghan worked so hard to ensure the world never saw those pictures. Within hours, clips of that podcast went viral. Social media lit up with speculation, connecting dots that may not even exist, but that didn't stop the theories from spreading like wildfire. Turns out little Meghan slept her way to the top. I hope the mattress on the yacht was comfortable. Good on you, Joe. Keep digging, mate. Don't let them run away with this. I said this about Meghan Markle before she married Harry. She's the type that sleeps her way to the top. It's all about Meghan and money. Those yacht photos just dropped a massive bomb. This is next level exposure.
Yacht girl story that's kind of going around. That Meghan's erased part of her life where she was a yacht girl.
Now, what made it worse was the silence. Neither Rogan nor Meghan's camp issued clarifications. No one denied anything. And in the world of digital scandal, silence is the spark that sets the internet ablaze. Behind the scenes, some say producers and PR teams were scrambling to get ahead of the story before it gained momentum. Others claim this was all calculated, that Rogan knew exactly what he was doing, stirring the pot just enough to dominate the news cycle without ever crossing a legal line. Within hours, insiders say, Meghan Markle's team went into overdrive, phones ringing, emails flying, strategies forming. What started as a passing podcast conversation was suddenly the headline of the week, threatening to undo years of image rebuilding and brand control. For Meghan, this was the exact scenario she had hoped to avoid. Her public persona, thoughtful, composed, philanthropic, was being dragged back into the world of internet speculation and rumor. And with Rogan's show reaching a global audience of nearly 200 million, every word he says carries the weight of an international headline. What made this moment even more volatile was Rogan's reputation for bluntness. He doesn't mince words. Joe has been critical of Meghan before, calling out what he saw as the transformation of Prince Harry's life into a celebrity brand machine. Back in 2020, he predicted she would lean heavily into endorsements and lifestyle ventures, a take that many later claimed wasn't far from reality.
The Queen.
She
found out on Twitter. Has Prince Harry left the throne?
That is a remarkably accurate
Thank you.
voice.
I've worked hard at it.
She's so she found out on TV, but they want to be financially independent. They trademarked Duke and Duchess of Sussex in a variety of different ways, apparently, and she's going to go back to doing whatever she did. And
it's that little American hussy he's hooked up with. She's going to turn him into a Kardashian.
Then in 2023, when Meghan publicly reflected on her early career and the feeling of being objectified on Deal or No Deal, Rogan revisited the subject with his signature mix of skepticism and sarcasm. It was classic Rogan, direct, unfiltered, and designed to provoke reaction. So when he brought Meghan's name up again in 2026, the internet knew what to expect, and so did her team. Now, amid all the noise surrounding Joe Rogan's comments, one thing keeps getting overlooked. These rumors aren't new. For years, many people have been talking about Meghan Yatch's girl days.
After Thomas Markle Jr. this week described Meghan Markle as previously having been a, quote, yacht girl, there have been more revelations going viral from the past.
These rumors have been hovering around Meghan Markle's orbit for years, whispered about in tabloids, picked apart on social media, and reignited every time her name trends. And at the center of many of those conversations about Meghan's yacht girl days is Marcus Anderson, a figure well known in London's high society scene, and a longtime executive at the members-only Soho House Club. Anderson's friendship with Meghan predates her royal life, and his connections within elite circles have made him a recurring name in every discussion about how Meghan's world shifted once she met Prince Harry. When Meghan's relationship with Harry first became public, Anderson was often spotted nearby, sometimes accompanying the couple to events, sometimes simply photographed in the background. Marcus has been so present in Meghan's life that for a while people started believing they were having an affair. For fans and critics alike, that proximity became symbolic of a larger question. How did Meghan, a working actress at the time, suddenly move into royal-adjacent circles? Writers and commentators have long speculated about the role of exclusive venues like Soho House in shaping the modern celebrity network, places where actors, entrepreneurs, royals, and power brokers blur together behind closed doors. It's an ecosystem that thrives on privacy, favor trading, and carefully curated introductions. But as these theories circulate, facts remain thin. Independent researchers and journalists have attempted to map out timelines, connections, and overlapping social events. But what they uncover often raises more questions than it answers. Each new claim, a supposed photo here, a half-remembered party there, becomes another spark for the online rumor mill. Even mainstream outlets have picked up on the fascination. Over the years, profiles in papers like the Daily Mail and entertainment magazines have noted noted how Anderson's public appearances with Meghan dwindled once she and Prince Harry stepped back from royal duties. Some see that as a natural shift. Others read it as part of a deeper divide within Meghan's circle, and that's what makes this story so enduring. But here's the thing. The catalyst that changed everything in this drama is the whispers themselves. They are ancient history in the dark forums and royal watchdog blogs. Joe Rogan didn't uncover a new document or leak an unseen photo. He simply took that existing murmur and broadcast it on the world's biggest stage. His podcast isn't a media outlet. It's a direct line to a vast, trusting audience that operates outside the traditional ecosystem of palace correspondents and Hollywood publicists. With a single conversation, he bypassed every gatekeeper, every managed channel, and injected this decades-old speculation directly into the mainstream bloodstream. Overnight, a contained rumor became a global talking point. That's the power shift. That's why the panic is real. This scenario exposes the modern vulnerability for any public figure. Your past isn't just stored in tabloid archives. It's cached on 1,000 servers, discussed in 1 million comment threads, waiting for the right moment to be amplified. Crisis management used to mean controlling the morning papers and the evening news. Today, it means trying to put out a fire that's being fueled on a platform that operates with deliberate, provocative independence. Legal threats and carefully worded statements from a PR team often sound hollow against the casual, conversational tone of a podcast that millions treat as the truth. So this is about more than Meghan Markle's past. This is a case study in the new rules of reputation. It highlights the dwindling power of traditional image control in the face of decentralized, personality-driven media. A story isn't dead because the newspapers stop printing it. It's only dormant until a voice with sufficient reach decides to wake it up. The fallout we're seeing now, the frantic scrambling, the social media wars, the divided public, is just the initial tremor. It serves as a stark warning. In the digital age, your history is never settled. It's merely awaiting its next narrator. And as this situation proves, the narrator with the biggest microphone ultimately controls the story. The question that remains is not what will be found next, but who will be the next to speak it aloud. Anyway, what do you think about this drama? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Till next time, bye.